lie, there's so much here that I think the Oracle has on his shoulders to make sure that this game or these fights kind of survive for them. And it could be arsenal of blood grenades and just go for the kills.
Well, we're seeing that right now.
No, they don't. They only have two. I'm talking about everybody getting every blood grenade you can find.
Well, you don't have as many on start. You have 3 only, so
yeah. So we need that extra one. We need the full all out. You get 2 stunning heroes, 3 blood grenades. Jump in, go. Please. Make me happy one time. Who's up here top? Fly, nowhere near where this
30 seconds to battle.
Potential fight could have happened with the rest of his team. Doesn't look like there'll be any massive aggression, but just an arms played down for both sides towards the bottom of the map. How are you suspecting this mid matchup goes? Sumail on Timber, not like his all-time super comfort hero.
When you mentioned Timbersaw, Sumail, there's like one game that he played, I believe it was NA. Let's see if there's a fight.
Might be blood grenade and Pikachu. He's gonna die to XM. The full invade, the blood grenade. They get a kill. Look at that.
Yeah, good start for XM. He already has bottle available, but to go back to Timbersaw point, there was one game where he was zoned out. I think it was like Sammy Boy who sat on his high ground as Undying, did not allow him to get close to creeps for a really long time. In the end, he did manage to get the dub in that one, and maybe some even old chatting happened if I remember correctly.
Damn, that's quite the memory that you've got going on over here. We'll see if it will be a similar build to the Timbersaw we saw in the Western Europe division of DPC. We saw that Ags, that reactive armor bomb, not second chakram anymore, unfortunately. That comes to level 25. It's so sad. I mean, it's more guaranteed these days, but yeah, have to get deeper into these games.
Mid Timbersaw, you are getting the levels. So now they've been trialing on side of Piggy Killer.
Fly doesn't have skewer, so if they can get something out of this, they've got that sticky grenade, but it doesn't really do much of anything at level 1. And now Fly level 2, we'll see if he gets skewer or shockwave. But any of these lanes, bloodbaths to you? Anything that's really going to be like massive kills?
The ones that have blood grenades in it.
Okay. This Tankies has a blood grenade still. I have to keep looking at top.
Everybody's holding on the blood grenade early on. You get a kill, you buy another one, repeating that, and now Mercy, he's holding a point in case he needs Fate's Edict to reduce some of that damage. Great against techies in general, against the blast off if you're quick enough to be able to execute. And it's such a good ability right now because only disarms enemies now and provides magic resistance only to allies. You're back, fly underneath the tower. This is why techies is such a menace to deal with in the laning stage. This is level 1 techies. Like, he does deal a decent amount of damage. He had some struggles before. I remember the time when Hero had like 28, 29 damage or something. Now being Universal Hero, you buy a little bit of stats, and he's gonna get 62, level 2, so not too bad.
Did you ever think that we'd come to a day in time in the DPC where Techies was the most contested hero in the game?
Yeah, but I'm really glad that they changed the way this hero works. Kind of kept a bit of his identity, but it's not that annoying. You're like, oh, I just ran into some mines, I died. Kind of. He's been like that for way too long, and kind of killed the game pretty much. It was one of the heroes that it was off the map, and then you're like, ah, I just died. Like, nothing you can do about it. One of the most obnoxious things we had in Dota, I would say.
Yeah, but I like the old stuff better. This new Techies feels like a cash grab. I just want old Techies back. I like better, truthfully.
What's wrong with you? know what? You and Slacks are probably the only people out there who love techies. He's in trouble.
The artist formerly known as SRF will die to Monet. Like I was saying earlier, Monet is one of those guys who just seems to secure his lane 90% more, 90% plus. It's always seeming to go his way. Sumail already level 5. XM gonna hit that level 5 as well. 25 and 4 to the 22 to 2. And at least for the moment, even-ish about, but net worth higher, of course, because of that first blood for XM.
Bkop securing the rune, stealing it from XM, Sumail picking the other one, and also managing to kill Mercy's courier. While XX is farming underneath the tower, which does allow Bkop to move around the map, get stuff done without XXS being pressured. Fly, how's he doing? On his mag, he's going for power treads. This is a new tech build, power treads, Madness, Echo Saber.
Mercy. Blast off hits, he's in trouble. Got a lot of health remaining. XXS is gonna get the kill. Fly trying to hit away at Bkop. This is definitely a lane with a lot of chemistry in it, and it's not because of the heroes, because of the players that hold the most games as a duo together. By now, at this point, a pretty large margin. It was at the beginning of last year, I want to say, that they broke that record of no talent fly. So at this point, they've got to have a lot more games ahead.
And Mercy not having a point in Fates here, that's a mistake in the lane stage. You definitely need to have it. You're playing against Doom, and most importantly, techies. So having 2 points in Purifying Flames, sure, it's tempting, because you want to get the kills, but it's more about the defense rather than offense in this lane.
So XXS, he can kind of be left here at a certain point, I want to say, to do whatever he wants, and maybe we'll see Bkop kind of roam around, and that's exactly what he's going to do. And we'll slide the blast off. Now he's got the sticky bomb charged. Prince taking a lot of damage. Another got draft used by XM to get killed. They'll end up getting Bkop as well as Pichu, but they end up losing Frisk. Good trade for Piggy Killer.
Zeus damage has been buffed on Thunder God's Wrath. Level 1 now, it's 350. So that's quite a lot. I mean, this has been buffed over the years. I think damage before was 200, then it went like 250, 300, 350. Fly needs to skewer back. It seems like XXS, he wants to chase him down.
Oh, blast off, but Bkop will throw that sticky bomb out. That should be enough. Yep, Fly gonna die here.
Techies use stage bomb, slow him down, blast off to kind of close the gap to be in range for another sticky bomb, and it's like picking a wisdom rune. Mercy manages to steal it, get herself closer to level 5. Spirit Breaker also at the Bkop this time around only level 3, 7 minutes into the game.
That's a big point of contention.
Yeah, level 4, he's making some stacks in the triangle, but that's about it. Bkop might struggle finding levels game.
It's something we've been seeing is if you can control those wisdom runes, these mid-game, not really mid-game, but like 10-minute avenue fights as the blast off the damage. Oh, they got XM. I didn't think they were gonna have the damage for that. He started that TP with a lot of time, blast off chakram and everything, and he did get the kill.
That was a nice setup. Pichu there with the disruption and combo that we did mention into blast off, so you get stun. Bkop after getting that kill. Getting some stacks in the triangle while Frisk manages to steal Arcane Rune from Timbersaw. That's a big one. But looking at the laning stage, how it went so far for Piggy Killers, like Magnus, he's not gonna come online for a long time. He doesn't wanna like jump in some of these earlier fights because the map is bigger. He wants to max his farm, getting that empower, getting that madness. The Oracle doesn't provide you with much. Spirit Breaker's level 5.5. Visage also needs level 6 to have bit more lane presence as well. And look at the item build that you guys are going for. Two, what's it called again? Phylacteries being built. One on Zeus, one on offlane vintage.
Not something you're seeing very often, but we'll see what it ends up doing for them, as it's not really itemizing too much. Bottom lane, Chris thinking about going into the RP. They'll use it now. Kill onto Frisco. We're gonna get a trade. The chase is on, and Shu gonna be hit up by the fortune of Mercy. And Monet gonna follow through the twin gate. He doesn't want to let Fly go while the fight rages on over bottom. Mercy trying to get a whip here, Chalkman kill. She will die, they'll hit the blood right down onto the ground. Silence of Fly, XXS is here. He got trapped to get the kill to my knee. Oh my god, that saves Fly.
Can he get out of trouble? No. He's gonna chase him down a little bit, ring around the Rosie, around the Roche pit.
Dies. Fly just TPs. Oh, and escapes.
Definitely didn't expect that damage to come out from Zeus. That extra damage. Phylactery is now done. Going back to Phylactery, this is the item that kind of synergizes nicely on Zeus, and especially offlane vintage, something that 33 did multiple times when he played a hero. Sumail dropping very low, but Cloak is casual Cloak, extra 20% magic resistance, keeping him alive there. Zeus, like the changes to Zeus, I feel like that's a big nerf to the hero, because right now your current HP is tied to Arc Lightning. Before it was max HP coming out from the shard, so that's a big change. Like, but there's a big difference in terms of scaling when it comes down to max HP compared to current HP.
They're gonna smoke. Is this gonna turn into a lightning hand Zeus?
No, you thought about some, hurricane like. Probably not. Just gonna be like standard stuff, I would say. Maybe get something like E-Blade, get that Aghanim Scepter online, kind of sun.
Well, disappointed. Meanwhile, you've got two on top of the net worth. Not top of the net worth yet is XXS. He's going into that Midas. Of course, he's got Devour, but level for the moment. And that bonus gold, a little bit of a decrease on the current C patch. Really starting to see what these heroes can do. A lot of gold on Bkop as he finally hit that level 6. This Spirit Breaker by a lot, and actually, Visage isn't nearly as farmed as maybe you'd like him to be, especially compared to him, but that's going to look difficult. They're trying to get in the Soul Assumption. They get killed on a Peach, so they'll combine and get that kill. And that's the difference here between the levels, I would say, is at this point you've got Skin Mercy, who are getting through that level 7, having more experience thanks to the Wisdom Ring. Blast off Sticky Bomb, false promising himself, and I'm pretty sure he's still dead to rights anyway.
Yeah, not getting out this one.
Which will just put false promise in cooldown.
I think Ghost can take these fights. Like, as soon as Magnus gets his Echo Saber, I think right now he feels like he could be joining the fight if he's like close to it. But looking at Zeus with his Phylactery, Visage with Phylactery, it's a lot of damage. Bkop is, as we talked about, Monet is going for one. Immediately after finishing off that Maelstrom, wants to be able to run in, get the damage done. I feel like a killer right now, even though the will be for Aster, they're in a good spot if they can keep getting these fights going. Let's see if they can find any openings.
There's a Midas for the Doom, so he's going to start to take over top of the net worth. He's right there with Sumail towards the top. We've got the Kai as well as the Arcane Boots. See what he goes for. His Oracle's also picked up some Arcane Boots. I wonder if Bkop somehow turns into a core here. He's got a lot of gold.
Is under attack.
He's going pipe, so more of these. Sure.
Definitely need it.
Charge.
They against Visit Zeus.
It's the mind down. Do you really want to buy into that? Pretty stick bomb, blood right. There's the silence. Chain forward. A lot of heroes here, but it's not going to be killer and Aster turn the other way. Not sure they did something here. The Nether Strike on access. The damage is so fast. Blast off is short. You've got Bkop in a little bit of Blood Right's down again. Frisk is gonna die here. And Bloodseeker Monet is gonna start to be able to move pretty quickly, but XM doesn't have a lot of mana to work with. They've got the time down. And go to the RP as well as the skewer. Disruption. He dies. Son of Monet, the damage is there. Get the kill. They'll end up losing Mercy to 2 mana. But 4 heroes down to the side of Aster as XM is just on the back lines, putting out so much damage.
I like that they are PvP fights said that they feel super strong with these two phylacteries where both Vintage and Zeus are in the distance, having like 900 over 1,000 mana pool on Zeus and just kept spamming. Arc Lightning, Phylactery, and 6-second cooldown item, so if extra damage, extra slow, as soon as they connect onto a target, someone's dead. They can get out of trouble, and they like the target prioritization in their fights. Going for the Shadow Demon, so there's not going to be any save coming out. Shadow Demon so deals a lot of damage, loves to play these kind of fights. Male is the only one who didn't die in the previous fight.
Yeah, I think Monet needs to not join these fights and focus on getting that BKB, because you could see how quickly he picks that. Truthfully, I'd like to see, if you're an Aster fan, you'd probably want to see them both, him and XXS, both go for BKB, right? Like, you saw how quickly XXS just dies in that fight.
They will need this fight to come online as soon as possible. You talked about Bkop have a goal that they need to get in some farm priority still, because pipe is a type of an item that could change things around, and suddenly you have Ava finishing off Solar Crest going into pipe next. So these smaller items that are easily built are gonna come online. I want to see Piggy Killers take another fight. Free BKB, free pipe on their side.
XM also top now. Link's gonna come out for the Doom, which we haven't seen Doom from him yet.
He feels like he needs a different item to be able to get the jump into the back lines, getting another pick off.
Be done. These towers can go pretty quickly if you're not too careful on Aster.
Not a good spot right now. See Bloodseeker in the farm to get his BKB online. BKB, he can't really do much. He's just pretty much up on the ground, and the again.
Ooh, blast for the taser, not doing anything as he misses the mark on that one. So full support, they're gonna end up dying in succession, and well, they're kind of listening to. They just want to keep on fighting.
Keep this going. Mag's still getting a lot of farm. Zeus on top of the network right now. Magnus just finished off his harpoon. Also, the build on Mag, what I'm seeing is like he's also maxing out the shot. From position 1 Mags, I've seen more of like 1-4-1 build. Maybe you max out the skewer. I don't know if you need more points in Shockwave, because you are universal heroes, so all the stats that you stack instead of the Shockwave, you get damage as well. Where's the follow-up?
Immediately, they've got a charge coming into access. They'll look for the blast off. That'll land, but the charge coming in. Sticky bomb, remote mine, both down. There is the false promise. Keep 5-5 alive for the moment, but they still have damage. And this kill close false promise, so that'll start with one, but they'll end up trading Bkop. Legends in, lands on the shoot, charge all the way in, then hits off Smell for a second. Soul Assumption is one of these familiars. They'll take the kill on a second.
Still a good trade for Piggy Killers. They're keeping the fights going. Soul Assumption, great chills. Who's also like this helpful actor though that they are going for.
So still, Piggy Killers kind of getting the best out of these fights.
Bounty.
Monet's just about got the BKB, so might be more willing to fight, especially once this Doom is off cooldown again. You can see the BKB is net on the list for Doom. He still has a doctorate core queued up.
Want to get BKB before that. He was thinking about different item builds, understands that needs to, like, sure, you have already 2 components for your Octarine, that Vanguard that you can disassemble, make it free because you have Arcane Boots on top of it. So after he finishes off BKB, getting Octarine core is gonna be easy peasy for him.
We'll see when that happens. We've got ourselves a hopefully quick pause coming out. And right now, like, after we kind of see the game plan, BKBs and go. But if you're Piggy Killer, is it just stay on the gas?
Yes, I think they need that you enforce these fights even more. Because once Aster BKBs online, and they are going for 3, you said Monet has 1 finished in 20 gold or something. I see some Nail also going for 1. He's relatively tanky with that Kaya Sanj casual cloak. Pipe will also be finished, so all they need to do is delay the game. They need to like rush anything, go for these because this lineup really scales nicely into the game.
We'll have to see once those come up. You can kind of see it from Act, right? Like they have some survivability, but once that kind of comes online and they've got themselves the pipe and everything, I just keep turning if Piggy Killers don't take advantage of the opportunity that they have in terms of just, you know, fighting here and going for broke. So we're gonna get that unpaused. We're gonna go for it and see what happens. But like you've been saying, I really do want to see Piggy Killer kind of go for broke. I think they need to. They do have this harpoon finished off on Fly, so yeah, they have control and ways to kind of start these fights off, right?
Definitely. I mean, the fight's gonna be rather chaotic. If Bigger Killers can keep the distance, if Zeus is away, Visage is there, like they are looking for these longer fights where they can get the most out of Phylactery, keep spamming their abilities. Visage just got level 12, so Familiars are much stronger, and he's about to finish off on their side as well.
So, after what was a slow start for Ava, he's back in.
He has the same amount of farm as Monet. I mean, there's not big that of a difference between all 6 cores in this game. There's like 1,000 difference for the amount of this. So
even these supports, in my eyes, kind of have a good amount of farm, especially Mercy. Like, he's working with quite a bit, and he's going into the Lotus Orb. He's already got mech.
Great against Rupture, Shadow Demon, Doom. They're gonna smoke. Yeah, this going. Rohan's gonna go for the Radiant side. They could go for Roche, actually. With the lineup that they have, with Solar Crest, with End Power, there's enough damage to take it. I don't think they need it for that, but maybe they thought the enemy team's gonna go through the gates. And look at Roshan go. Comes down so quickly.
And you got a little spot where these heroes are coming from, and they won't be quick enough to go and get this. Yeah, he isn't fast enough. Did they catch Frisk? No. Unfortunate, unable to get it. And, well, now Aegis in the hands of Fly.
And I like this move. Piggy Killers, they kill Roshan, move to the top immediately. There's going to be XP rune. They will also kill Tormentor. So, no time wasted for them. Let's see who gets it. It's going to be Spirit Breaker. Not the best shard in the game. I still have to see it like being used. Self magic resistance is fine.
I like the Reigns of Destiny.
I like it more in this one.
We'll get it at 30 minutes.
I mean, if he redirects something like Rupture off on top of him, could be big, so he could be a bait. Maybe you need to use Lotus Orb and Spirit Breaker. He runs in, uses Planner Pocket, and then you have like guaranteed Lotus. Oh, you just put it back on the caster. What do you think?
Yeah, Planner Pocket, an interesting one.
Is under attack.
And that's going to be Thunder God's Wrath coming in again.
Not afraid to use it. With Octarine 4, reducing the cooldown by 25%. Puts it on like 90-second cooldown, which is not too bad. Fly, looking at his damage output as mag, it's pretty massive. We still yet to see Harpoon in action. It's a great setup for Skewer back.
They're coming over on Aster. They want to fight.
They do have BKB available.
Ooh, they did go Octane Core on Doom for that BKB. Smoke breaking and Chakram to cut some trees, going into the Shadow Blade. Kind of standing his ground towards the front, and they've got vision of this Magnus. I can see him, and still though, nothing doing. Aster a little bit afraid of just making the wrong jump in, especially with these fights around these trees and these outer rings. They seem to be kind of difficult for some teams.
Let's see, Monet wants to finish off his Mjolnir before joining a fight, goes to farm it up. It does get perched off by Oracle, so let's see if he's gonna be targeted by it. It's got a lot of procs. Imagine like Visage Birds attacking you. Mjolnir's gonna go camp. Needs to be here.
Down towards the front. Blood Rifle, Never Strike. Gets out of Blood. And a charge coming through. RPUs. It's gonna be caught. They have the damage game to kill the Chakra, just throwing up Lifeline to skewer away while he's ruptured. He's gonna be using that Aegis. They use the Doom on exit, so that means damage coming up from the Zeus. False Promise and over the threshold, trying to run while he's in Viz and get out of this fight is fine. Eventually, the Snorkel should die, and now with no Doom on XN any longer, he's just turn it around and go for the damage. He's got the output, and he has the method to do what he wants, and they've got the disruption. They have the Order 24, but they're doing Sumail in their sights. He's gonna try and jump away. This reverse holds the charge. Sumail getting hit back and forth, but he's still the Infernal Blade as well. On XM. Don't get these kills. There's still 4 heroes available on the side of Piggy Killer, but I think they know that at this moment they just need to back off.
Well, it's a nice fight from Aster. I think Sumail tanked like, I don't know, 10,000 damage in that fight. Also went for a different item. Wants to get Carp to be able to have that extra region and holding on to Empire Fangs. So having a bit of a spell like heal as well. They do Zeus immediately, which means that a lot of like damage, the initial damage, will be taken out. And also Magnus Fly will love to talk about his Morphling this time around. So it seems like Fly loves the meme a lot, where he uses Skewer while he's ruptured, kills himself, and then respawns.
That sounds about right. It's, you know, anything's better than not getting hit with a rocket flare full agi on Morphling and dying.
Or dying to Kobold.
that one's a little bit rough.
Well, you're the one controlling. He got buffed though. You're the one controlling Kobold from Trusty Shovel now, so it's all good.
Ags being built for Sumail, by the way.
No.
Oh, no, never mind.
He's towing. He changed it to Flamethrower.
Watch he'll do when I say it. Agate and Shard being built for Timber Saw.
Radiant's bottom tower
That's what I
is
thought.
under attack.
Keep it the same. Trick me
Dire's top
once.
tower is under
You'll never
attack.
trick me twice. 4 or 5
Radiant's
times.
bottom tower
Maybe can just kind of slow down. We're not taking these fights. Magnus now also going into BKB. He was thinking about going full Silver Edge, but wants to have protection. Like all these damage on the ground with mines, Shadow Poison, Blood Right. Doesn't allow him to get close.
Yeah, we were talking about Piggy Killer kind of having to keep it up, and I want to say that they really didn't. That last fight kind of halted them pretty heavily. They're coming through, Smoke, then Ava in trouble. Blast off lands, Blue Sword trying to run remote line down. Killing him up, charge coming through on a Bkop, but he's not their target, and they're not going to continue to go for him. Accident comes in, one right down, Oracle trying to TP out or do so, but that is kind of leaving the Visage for dead. And I think they're all starting to back away as Ava finding his way through the trees and will eventually will die.
Yeah, good luck killing Timber. So they throw Mjolnir on top of him. He's gonna be frontlining, soaking up that damage, and also like initial solar crest. It looks like he's taking damage because he's sitting at what 3.6k HP. So whenever Zeus uses Arc Lightning, that current HP looks insane. But as the fight keeps going on, you don't see the power of Zeus anymore. It's not max HP, and that's the big difference. Math right for Zeus.
So bottom tier 2. Looking like it's going to be pressured at least, and 28 minutes is going to roll around. Bkop already waiting here for the Wisdom Rune. And he has to make sure he gets it before the Visage Birds deny it, and they'll grab it.
Illusion.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So he gets that one.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But Frisk gets the other.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Bottom tier 2. Yeah, this is a long siege. Bottom tier 2.
They don't have the best heroes for it. This is like Techies, Timbersaw, sieging the tower.
Finding, dooming, going after Fly. They've got XM. XM needs to try and survive. He goes to the BKB. They get the kill to Fly. How much more do they want? One right down. Mercy on the run. Sumail, not a lot better to work with, but you do have the Blink Dagger and the Inferno Blade from XXX onto Mercy, and that will help them get a second. Both these heroes dying without buyback. So, yeah, you got a minute 35 until Roche is respawning.
Yeah, and now looking at how things are going, it's like less than 1k gold lead for Aster. But in my book, I think realistically they're like 6-7k ahead of Piggy Killers in terms of like what they bring to the table with the heroes, with the items that they have.
Man, it feels like the net worth right now for Aster is a lot higher. We've got this pipe. You're going Boots of Bearing for the techies. Like, or a techies builder.
Welcome to it. Is universal heroes, so you're not buying. Like, if it's a good game for a 4-staff, you will still buy the item. But most likely, you're looking into Solar Crest, Guardian Greaves, like these team fighting items, Pavis, you name it. There's not a single Pavis in this game, but the other team items are coming in. We haven't seen Fly get in good position to use like multiple RPs, and mines are setting up for this bottom fight. Roshan is going to the Radiant side, will respawn in 25 seconds.
They're coming all the way over. They've got a 4-man smoke. XM not nearby though to be involved in this one. XXS, he does the BKB available now. I got Wrath. They'll make the jump forward with the charge. Keeping in Monet. Tiju, he found a Visage. They go to the RP. Down on the Spirit Breaker. They get the kill on XXS. They'll get the Doom. They look over Bkop. The chakra right on top of Fly, but Fly now is going to take a lot of damage. They've already killed those 3 heroes on the side of Aster, so maybe Aster need to start to retreat as Monet goes over to the steps, trying to find somebody into these mines. They get the kill on Fly, and now Sumail moving over and looking over at XM. Timber chain away as the charge goes all the way and hits onto Monet. So they want this Footseeker. They've got him in his sights, but I don't know if they can catch him just yet. I don't want to help him this Spirit Breaker, so he's able to run away.
You need another charge, and you can see XXS is like, guys, I didn't click on Doom on Spirit Breaker. I swear to God, it wasn't me. It's the game itself. This planter pocket coming in very handy. It's actually not that bad, the spell. I think it might be like one of the better Doom counters, to be honest.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It goes on the first target that you use, so like the first spell. So maybe they need something. What is that spell? Like you need Demonic Purge? disruption. There aren't many ability, like single target abilities that they can use on a target, so
maybe they gotta get charges with the axe for Shadow Demon, so they can waste it on him once and then
Radiant's top tower
go
is
again,
under
I guess.
attack.
Roche? No time to go for that Tormentor while this Roach is being taken down to half health. They're starting to run over. They're gonna make it in time. It's gonna be close. Ooh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be in time. They got the turn. They're gonna focus their attention on the tank. He's looking at Spirit Breaker wanted it, but Frisk is gonna die here. He's got buyback Rupture out of the vintage. On the other side, though, X Success is here. The Doom, before he was able to get the RP off, the Lotus Storm's not gonna help him now as they go into that ult from Mercy. That's gonna be the false promise to try and keep him alive, but he's over the threshold right now. They swap back on Frisk. They'll try to help out where he can, but they gotta kill the Fly, and now they're taking to the Magnet. They look over at Ava, and that should be a third.
Radiant structures.
they were not fast enough there. Also, XM immediately TPs out, and now they're chasing him down. Sumail, ooh, wants to get stuff done here. He's unkillable. Like, they did not manage to kill him once in this game. This is, bear in mind, last pick Timbersaw. Oof. Also has Dandelion Amulet, so some extra magic resistance, magic damage block coming out from him. This is why they picked up Sumail. This guy just dominates the matchup, and I think Aster as a team utilizes him really well. They are giving him credit, giving him respect, and also playing around him, giving him priority in terms of picks. A lot of the times you'll see them during the Berlin Major that they gave him the last pick so that he feels much more confident into his own matchups, and now they will steal Tormentor from the enemy
and they're gonna
team.
come back and get their own from what the pings were showing. So that will be another shard. What do they want it on at this point? Probably Shadow Demon.
He's the only one who doesn't have it.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, everybody else has to have one because Sumail just got one and he's top of the net worth. I was like, that's not how it works, I thought. But then everybody else has shard. I guess it was him and Shadow Demon just kind of got screwed a little bit, but he ends up getting his at the end of the day. It's fine. Not winning that 50-50. But now he's got demonic cleanse.
A little bit of a heal in terms of things that they can dispel on allies. These are not like the
Bounty, which my matron
I don't see that like one good thing. Like maybe you can dispel Solar Crest, Phylactery doesn't last long enough, like Grave Chill. There's nothing too significant. It's gonna be all about that extra heal. Sumail, level 21 Timbersaw has that magic resistance as well. Brings it up to 47% magic.
On the Spirit Breaker. Fly coming over though. BKB's been fine. And they're gonna try and fight this. Monet's trying to TP in. To kill him. They'll use the RP. And they'll damage the one of Mercy still. As they will take out the Oracle. So they don't have a false promise to work with. There's the Flinip Thrower. Fly Flop trying to TP out and will do so. And Ava on the run. And will fly and escape for now, but now Steve's
has us, but doesn't have any kind of vision, and there's going to be a Wisdom Rune here as well. They're going to give it to Sumail, push him closer to that second Chakram, level 25 talent. Things are getting really rough for Piggy Killers right now. They don't have the damage output. Mag deals some heavy right clicks, but it's not enough. Like some of these last 2 or 3 fights, they have been really all over the place because Aster runs at them. It's Timbersaw, draws a lot of attention, and then forces you into really bad fights, catches you out of position. All Bloodseeker needs to do is use Rupture on Magnus so that he can't move because they have enough sustain. Like I already talked about Sumail having this almost 50% magic resistance. There's Pipe on techies. There's like Doom with the BKB. He just hit level 20 as well. So with Octarine Core, And that level 20 talent,
Radiant
Doom
Aster.
cooldown is pretty nuts. You can keep fighting pretty much every minute.
By the way, they're going at, well, never mind. There it is. There's the Ags. Not going for. He's got the Ags. He's got the Blood Mist.
Thanks.
How do you like Blood Mist?
I did not like it until they buffed it, so you now have all shield, all damage barrier coming into a fight with extra like 1000 HP most of the time, and that's also like a passive, so you don't even have to use it. And damage is insane. If you have like Blood Rage, some spell amplification on top of it, you have Mjolnir. It's a lot. It's actually insane. And he picked up level 20 talent, the spell Lifesteal, kind of prepped for it, so that means that there's gonna be a lot of those procs, a lot of damage. You'll see Bloodseeker zooming inside the team fight, low HP, but all he needs to do is get one kill and then he'll replenish all of his HP if he gets like, look at his effective HP right now. This is 4000 with the barrier.
Damn. That is pretty insane.
Dire's top tower
Spell
is
Prism
under attack.
picked up by XM. I still want to say dropped because we used to see the neutrals drop, but not anymore. It's just the token. And the Lifeless Body of Mercy that drops. So Sumail got the kill. He's beyond godlike.
Dire's top
It's
tower
very
is
fun
under
for him
attack.
at this point in the game where he's 10-0-8 and has not died yet. So 7K net worth. It kind of feels like Aster's able to do whatever they want at this point in the game, right? Doom's gonna be used here on Firefly. Sumail, he's gonna TP and he's got the bots level 2. They get the kill off to Firefly and to get another. He doesn't have buyback for 77 seconds.
Things are looking really rough, Monet. There is no Basher available.
Bkop. Chips in the night.
XXS used Refresher, wanted to get another Doom, has BKB available. He was hunting, also not too afraid to use Refresher. This also tells you a lot about the state of this game.
Yeah, having that ultimate confidence and ready to go. They're gonna try and break this high ground.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So let's see if they can do it. Should be pretty easy. Nothing really stopping Sumail right now. Level 25 and has that second chakra. Lotustorm's gonna bounce back to nullify. I don't think it matters. They'll get that kill on a frisk. They look over next and they still don't have 5-5 for 20 seconds as XM able to just skirt away. But they've lost the tier 3 and there's the blink forward from Sumail. He's got that overwhelming blip, overwhelming mercy, getting the kill on the Oracle. They're starting to do some damage, but Sumail really doesn't feel it at all.
Yeah, they don't have what it takes to win these fights. There's just not enough damage. Monet from jumping onto BKB.
XM, or for him to go, he's gonna die here. RP, oh boy. Firefly just not able to get anything done. Piggy Killer is just getting roasted in their own base. Stick a fork in them because they are done.
Yeah, it looked good for them. I think they needed to keep this aggression going, keep chasing these fights. They had a good timing with these two phylacteries. Aster understood, well, you know what? What if we buy pipe, we get BKB online? Mel was also thinking about getting a BKB of his own.